Only through fire a strong sword is forged. Welcome, my friends, to Aspire, the Deep Show. I found this amazing book with pipe poems, or tobacco poems, I should say. It is entitled Pipe and Pouch, the smoker's own book of poetry. But before that, let's get into some deep topics. Friends, look at the world for what it is, not what you want it to be. My reaction to that: isn't it really sad that people even can't do that? I mean, look at the world how they want it to be for themselves. Someone else is actually doing that for them. I mean, think about it. You're watching the news, right? Well, then somebody else is telling you how the world is. A plan is only as good as those who see it through. Think about it, really. It isn't enough making plans, talking about what you're going to do. You actually have to engage and do it. Talk isn't enough, my friends. You need to work on that shit. Doesn't matter how many plans you make up. You have to follow through on that shit. Just do it. Just freaking do it, my friends. Most powerful is he who controls his own power. Make yourself your own boss. Don't let anybody else dictate stuff in your life. I mean, you dictate what you put on your toothbrush at mornings, so why should somebody dictate your yearly income? Believe in yourself, my friends, or nobody else will. Believe that you are so determined and strong that nothing can set you back or make you change that. Only temporarily, at best. Your self-image creates your reality. Never forget that. Drinking some Christmas tea tonight in my Star Wars Boba Fett mug. Looks at this, really nice Boba Fett's helmet. Accordingly, as we are going to see the Rise of Skywalker tomorrow. Or actually see how much more Disney can fuck Star Wars up, is probably the right term. Well, we will see. Actually, I'm going in totally blank. I don't want to go in with a negative spirit as well. I just don't think they can do any better than they already have. I mean, it's shitty. Really shitty, actually. But it is what it is. We will see. At least old Palps is back, so having some hopes on that, but you never know. I'm hoping it's good. As a Star Wars fan, I want it to be good, you know. I've been a freaking Star Wars fan since I was like at that height, like 6 or 7 years old, so. But yeah, we will see. What you send out in the universe is what you get back. Here's an interesting idea. Put down a list of yourself with adjectives and see where that list takes you. A good indicator, don't you think? I'm getting sick and tired of environmentalists, you know. Freaking save the environment and all that. That shit has gone too long, my friend. Too far. I mean, it's really a cult. Really. Because they can't really step out of their own shoes and like see things for what they really are and, you know, push other people down if they don't think the same thoughts as they do and stuff. I don't really like that. I think you should be polite to people even if they don't have the same opinions as you know. I mean, it's really... For an example, why is all the other planetary bodies in our solar system heating up? Can't remind myself of putting any factories there, you know, or did we pollute those planets too? Yeah, and I know everybody would probably say, the sun's heat has decreased since that year and everything, but oh my god, why is everybody thinking so small? Yeah, I know too that our heat in the solar system comes from the sun, but here's a little fun fact that you might have missed in this discussion. our solar system is actually moving as well. So don't you think our solar system can move into a region of space that is actually hotter than we have been in before? Just a little thought. Save the planet. Huh. Typically human thinking so small, actually. But don't worry on that. Everything is as it should be, so. Just that this cycle is coming to an end. The logos is affecting the sub-logos. Nothing more to it. My suggestion, however, is to be in service of others, towards others, and not self-centered. Just a little tips from me. Think you might need it. So let's take a look at this pipe and pouch business. I stumbled across it actually on accident here on internet when I was searching around for some things. And I thought it quite appropriate to read some poems, since this is the deep show. I think it suited pretty good. So by all means, if you have a pipe and are into that stuff, or a cigar or anything, fire up, my friends, and pour you some nice beverage or something and follow along. So let's go. I'm gonna read them off my computer here. The first one here is Meerschaum by Wrongfellow. Goes like this. Come to me, O my Meerschaum, for the while street organs play, and the torture they're inflicting, while vanish quiet away. I open my study window, and into the twilight peer, and my anxious eyes are watching for the man with my evening beer. In one hand is the shining pewter, all amber the ale doth glow. In others are long church wardens, as spotless and pure as snow. Ah, what will the world be to us? Tobaccoless, fearful bore, we shall dread the day after tomorrow, worse than the day before. As the elephant's trunk to the creature is the pipe to the man I trow, useful and meditative, and the cud to the peaceful cow. So to the world is smoking, through that we feel with bliss, that whatever worlds come after, a jolly old world is this. Come to me, O my Meerschaum, and whisper to me here, if you like me better than coffee, than grog or the bitter beer. Oh, what are our biggest winnings, if peaceful content we miss? Though fortune may give us an innings, she seldom conveys us bliss. You're better than all the fortunes that ever were made or broke, for a penny will always fill and buy me content with a smoke. That was Meerschaum by Wrongfellow. Here's a little shorter one. It is called I Like Cigars by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Hold on, I'm just gonna take my computer here actually. I like cigars beneath the stars, upon the water's blue, to laugh and float while rocks the boat upon the waves, don't you? To rest the oar and float to shore while soft the moonbeams shine. To laugh and joke and idly smoke, I think it's quite divine. And that was I Like Cigars by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Here's another good one. With Pipe and Book, Richard Lee Galien. With pipe and book at close of day, oh, what is sweeter, mortals say. It matters not what book on knee, old Isaac or the Odyssey. It matters not Meerschaum or clay, And though one's eyes will dream astray, and lips forget to sue or sway, it is enough to merely be. With pipe and book, what thought our modern skies be grey? As bards aver, I will not pray for soothing death to succor me, but ask this much, O fate, of thee, a little longer yet to stay with pipe and book. I think there were quite nice things in that. Me as a pipe smoker, I instantly liked it, you know. So yeah, it will be nice actually to get a little pipe sesh going and reading those out aloud to you when smoking a pipe, you know. But my damn backyard is not good to smoke on, so maybe when the weather is getting better I can sit in the park actually, then we can have a little smoking poetry sessions. That will be kind of interesting, I think. Would you like that? Would you like fire up a pipe with me and listen to some good old 19th century smoking poetry? I think that could be interesting, funny. And finally, my friends, be who you are, but aspire to be better. Thank you, and good night.